Hi.
Hi, how can I help you today?
Well, my name's Mrs. Smith, and my son goes to school here. I'd like to find out how he's doing in his classes. Can I look at his grades?
Sure. Oh, what's his name?
Walter Smith.
All right, let me see what I can pull up.
You may not want to do that, John.
Do what? Who are you?
Sorry, this film's about Johnny here.
No, whoa, what?
Yep, goodbye. You may not want to give out that information. You see, under FERPA law, you're only allowed to give out certain information about students.
What in the world is FERPA?
FERPA is a Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act that was enacted in 1974 to protect student information.
What does that matter? The mother can check up on her son, can't she?
That's not always the case. Come with me, I'll explain. When a student enrolls in a post-secondary institution of higher education, the rights of privacy pass from the parent to the student, regardless of age. That means Wawa University has the responsibility of keeping students' academic, financial, and student life information private. This also means that students have the responsibility to share their grades and other personal information with their parents.
So why is it so important to keep this information confidential?
Would you just share your credit card information with some strangers?
Okay, so here's my card. The PIN is 3214, okay? Please don't lose it. Don't forget the PIN, 3214.
Got it.
Okay.
Likewise, it can be unsafe to share student information. That is why some has been restricted.
There has to be some information that we can share.
There is. We call it directory information.
Okay, so what kind of information is directory information?
While there are some set standards, the law allows some flexibility. Wawa University directory information includes student name, their telephone number, their participation in officially recognized activities or sports, their major field of study, their dates of attendance, their degrees and awards earned, previous educational institutions they have attended, and their enrollment status. Wawa University administration may also disclose personally identifiable information to appropriate parties, including parents of said student, in connection with an emergency if knowledge of the information is necessary to protect the health or safety of the student or other individuals. All other information is confidential.
Even their class schedule or the address here at school?
Exactly. If the student wants someone to know where they are, the student can tell them.
I want everyone to know where I am. Party at my house!
Some other examples of information kept private include grades, GPA, financial information, disciplinary action, birth date and age, social security number, and ethnicity. The student can even request non-disclosure of their information, keeping absolutely everything the university knows about the student private.
Wow, that makes so much sense. But what about the staff of the university, like the advisors? Won't they need access to some of that information?
Let's find out. You're an advisor. Why don't you help me with this?
Sure.
Academic advisors, mentors, and department chairs, or deans, have access to educational records in which they have legitimate educational interest. For students directly assigned to them, this information includes grades, academic probation status, degree audit, progress reports, academic petitions, and class schedules. Other offices and organizations which have an educational right to this information without the student's consent include Got all that?
Yeah, it was difficult to read because it's all backwards. Is there anything else that faculty should know about grades?
Whoops!
Yes, actually. Students must give written consent or a secured PIN when requesting an academic transcript. They must also give written consent to professors if they include personal information such as grades or details about a class project in a reference letter. This is also true if confidential information is shared with a third party. Consent forms for these purposes are available on the university website. Now, may I have my office back?
Oh, sorry. Thanks, pal. These rules apply to everyone, John, not just office workers such as yourself. Professors, advisors, and anyone else who has access to student information can be in trouble if they share information they're not supposed to. Even something as simple as a professor sharing one student's grade with another professor is a violation.
So I gave him a D in my class.
Well, in my class, I gave him an F minus.
I didn't even know that was possible!
Wow. I never realized how careful we had to be with student information. Seems like a lot to keep track of. What if I don't remember what I can or can't share?
The FERPA policies for Wawa University can be found in the University Bulletin. If you have questions about what information can be shared, you can ask the Academic Records Office. If that's not possible, it's always safer to play on the side of caution and not disclose any sensitive information. Well, looks like it's time for me to go.
Hey, I have a question for you. I'm visiting my cousin here on campus. Do you think you can give me her address?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't give you that information. We could try calling her if you'd like.
They grow up so fast.